The Hearts of Gold podcast is brought to you by the Grow and Share Network, produced by Off the Walter Media Productions.
Welcome to Hearts of Gold. Today we have Nadia with us. Hi, Nadia.
Hello.
Can you tell us about your Girl Scout Gold Award project?
Yes. So for my Gold Award project, I was focusing on the issue of how the celebration of Fiesta in San Antonio was not really accessible to people with disabilities and those who cannot go out and celebrate. So in San Antonio, Fiesta is a 10-day celebration where we celebrate the Battle of the Alamo and the Battle of San Jacinto, where we won our independence from Mexico. And during this 10-day celebration, there's a ton of events that take place downtown. And so I noticed that the children in the downtown San Antonio hospital could not go out and celebrate Fiesta, even though it was basically in their backyard. So to address this issue, I wrote and illustrated a children's book called Yanaguana's Fiesta Fun for Everyone, in which Yanaguana, the little piñata, he goes on a tour through Fiesta, through San Antonio in the 10-day celebration of Fiesta. Additionally, in the little Fiesta Kits that I donated, I included a Loteria game, and Loteria is it's sort of like bingo, but it has like a more cultural significance, and I modified it to include cards that are related to Fiesta. And the last thing that I included in the Fiesta Kits that I donated was a little plush Yanaguana toy.
And what is Yanaguana? Where did that come from?
So Yanaguana is what the San Antonio region was originally called before, it was colonized.
And the little toy, it looks like either a horse or a llama or some combination thereof. Is that a pretty good description, or would you describe it differently?
Yanaguana is supposed to be like a little piñata, and traditionally, piñatas are usually of donkeys, so it's a donkey.
A donkey, okay. It's very colorful.
Yes.
What are some of the themes in the game that you created to give us an idea of some of the cultural references for the festival?
It's basically like bingo, but there's no bingo at the top, and it's a card like 6x6, I think, but mine's different because I had to modify it just a smidge. And there's like a collar, and the collar just picks up a random card. So traditionally, the Loteria cards include like the rose. I don't know if I can say it. The borracho, like the drunk. But I modified it to, be more oriented towards Fiesta. So I included things like the carnival, flower crown, because there's like paper mache flower crowns that people wear during Fiesta. The day parade, the Battle of Flowers parade, that's the day parade. The night parade, Fiesta Flambeau, and just everything that's oriented towards Fiesta.
You also created an Instagram to support your project, and I love your Instagram. It is so bright and colorful. Can you tell us about that?
I've been posting stuff to promote my book, which is on sale on Amazon or on my Etsy, and I provided the links on my link tree. But I've also been creating like some original drawings for my Instagram just to continue to promote other holidays. So I did a Halloween and a Day of the Dead Yanaguana drawing, and I also did one for the 2020 election, promoting people to go vote. So I just kind of wanted to continue Yanaguana's love for other holidays as well, while promoting my own book.
And so you did the illustrations and created the book. Can you tell us about that process?
I really took advantage of the quarantine COVID period. So before it started, I had gotten my project approved and I was doing research. But then when the quarantine hit, I just started drawing pictures and writing every single day. And so I drew like over, I want to say about like 30 illustrations. And to do so, I would just reference pictures that I had previously taken of San Antonio. And so I would draw that looking at the picture, and then I would go back and watercolor paint it. And for the story, I did research, and then I wrote kind of what I wanted. So at first I didn't know how I wanted to do the story, but I figured that a tour type storyline would make the most sense because there are so many events in Fiesta. So that's how I went about that. And my advisor, Ms. Grajeda, she was my English teacher in high school, and she was the one who really helped me make sure that I had all the grammar in check and that my story made sense.
How did you go about publishing?
I looked into many different ways for publishing. I was actually kind of nervous about this part because I had no clue how to do it. I contacted a local author. I believe his name is David. And he had published a little picture book, and I saw it in a local library at the Pearl in San Antonio. And so after reaching out to him, he told me about Amazon self-publishing. And so I looked into that, and I found it to be kind of the most accessible way to publish my book, because it was a little easy, and it wasn't going to be too expensive to do it. So I just did it that way.
And of course, the goal wasn't to make money. It was to get the word out and share the information, right?
Yes. So my book is on Amazon and Etsy for purchase. And I wanted to put it there so that everyone can have access to the information about Fiesta San Antonio and just get educated on the celebration. And by putting it on Amazon and Etsy, I'm receiving, profits that are going to go back into the project to make it sustainable for the next few years to come.
And on Etsy, you're selling the Fiesta Kits, so you get the book, the game, and one of the little animals too.
Yes. So on Etsy, I have 2 listings. I'm about to have a third one because I'm going to try to sell little picture prints. I have one here. I can show it on camera. So this one's of Mission Espada.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you. And so I'm just trying to sell as much as I can so I could donate some more kits for next year. On Etsy, I have the Fiesta kit in which you get I signed the copy of the book on Etsy, and the Loteria game and the plush Yanaguana as well.
What is your favorite part of your project?
The book, because I just had such a fun time illustrating all the little pictures for it. Before illustrating the book, I hadn't really done much art. I had taken 2 art classes in high school. The last art class I took was my sophomore year, but I guess to kind of prepare for it, I got into those Instagram live paint parties, and that's, I guess, was my starting point for illustrating the book.
What was your biggest challenge, and how did you overcome it?
Probably getting it published. I was pretty much in the dark about book publishing. I had no clue how to do it. So to overcome that obstacle, I reached out to, how I said, the local author, and the publishing process was a little bit challenging because I hadn't looked before I had all my illustrations done before doing it. So I noticed that Amazon only has certain sizes. So I had to with the help of my mom, reformat a lot of my pictures because of the dimension restrictions.
What other Girl Scout experiences have you had?
So I've been a Girl Scout for 13 years. So I've pretty much almost done it all. I did my little bronze award. I actually didn't do my silver award, but I did my bronze and I kept it with the gold. And I went to Girl Scout camp, day camp, Camp Metro. And I would say some of my fondest Girl Scout memories were just in the troop meetings, getting to interact with a lot of my friends and, younger Girl Scout sisters, doing little fun crafts and helping out.
Can you tell us about your high school experiences?
So I attended Young Women's Leadership Academy, and it's an all-girls public school, so it was a little bit different from the traditional high school experience. We all were required to take more rigorous AP classes, and so I really put my full focus towards school. And in school, some of my favorite extracurriculars were robotics and Transportation U, because they really helped me pick my major, which is physics. I know it's kind of random for my project, but I just really love science and math. I recently graduated and I was salutatorian, so I got to give my graduation speech in front of everyone.
And what are your future plans?
Well, this fall I'm attending the University of Texas at Austin, and I plan on majoring in physics. And what I want to do with my physics degree is probably go into research, but also still maybe do more community stuff, inspiring younger girls to also pursue STEM careers.
Is there anything I haven't asked that you'd like to share with the audience?
Doing this Gold Award project was an amazing experience, and I would recommend it for all of the other, more older Girl Scouts out there who want to make a difference. And, I just know that in this process of doing this project, I learned so much about myself, and it really helped me on those college applications, just standing out and having that drive to pursue, all these great things.
How do you make your s'mores?
So I make my s'mores two different ways. The first way is kind of the traditional, campfire, marshmallow, chocolate in between two graham crackers. But sometimes I don't feel like going outside to do or over a brew to do the, whole process. I just want a quick s'mores snack. So I've actually discovered this little hack for a quick s'more during quarantine, and that was making a s'more in the microwave. So I just put the marshmallow and the chocolate on the graham cracker, and I put it in the microwave for like 20 seconds, and I had an instant s'more. So I know that's not like very encouraged camping, Girl Scout traditional s'mores, but it's a quick way just to have a fun s'more snack.
I actually have been making microwave s'mores too, because we have an electric stove, not a gas, so I don't have a fire to toast my marshmallows, and I've been doing microwave s'mores too. And I love it because the chocolate really gets melty then.
Yes, and I like to see the marshmallow puff up in the microwave too.
Have you had one explode yet?
No.
That's good. It's messy. Well, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Make sure to click follow or subscribe so you always know when new episodes are released. And don't forget to power your passion and conquer your challenges.
The Hearts of Gold podcast is brought to you by the Grow and Share Network, produced by Off the Walter Media Productions. Thank you for listening and spreading the word on what we do. If you want to share your story of how you earned your Gold Award, reach out and send an email to growandsshare@outlook.com. Be sure to listen to the newest episodes on your favorite podcast app, as well as view the full video episodes on youtube.com/Cheryl M. Robinson. That's youtube.com/Cheryl, the letter M, Robinson. Take care, and we'll see you next time.